FPS guide. So I'm actually going to build a budget computer with like an i5. What was that, Cubics?
Get out, get out, get out.
Hey guys, what is up? Spiff here, and as you just saw in that clip, I've been live streaming a lot and playing with subscribers, and I've been having a blast. If you guys want to be a part of it, make sure to hit follow on my Twitch so you know when I go live, and then join my Discord. That way, if I'm looking for somebody to join my squad, that's usually where I message you guys to see if anybody can join, but that's not what today's video is about, so let's just get right into it. So we got a new weapon, we got the desert map releasing, and a few other things that I'm going to cover here. I know I'm not the first one to cover these. Videos popped up all day the past 2 days, but I do believe I'm going to dive a lot deeper than everybody else, and I'm going to do what I do best, and that is speculate. So I'm sure most of you are aware that the test servers went down on December 1st. No surprise there, we were expecting it, but then it was followed up with this tweet from Play Battleground saying the test servers are now offline. Thank you for helping us test and for all your feedback. The desert map will be available in the next round of testing. Here's a new weapon exclusive to the desert map. We will keep you posted regarding the schedule. Well, guess what? We're not going to wait for them to keep us posted because I'm going to speculate. So to do that, let's first take a look at another tweet that was retweeted by PlayerUnknown saying, don't miss the first ever gameplay of the new desert map from PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds live during the Game Awards on Thursday, December 7th. Cool. So we're going to see the desert map on December 7th, but when are we going to play the desert map? Well, they took down the test servers on December 1st, and they usually take a week to fix bugs, and then they release it again. So there's a very good chance that we are going to be watching the Game Awards, and we're going to see the live gameplay of the desert map, and then as soon as it's over, boom, test servers are live with the desert map, and we get to try it for ourselves. That's ideal. I'm sure that that's what they're wishing, but I'm predicting that it's going to be late December 7th, early December 8th is when we're going to see it, maybe in the middle of the night, which is still fine with me. I'm just excited to finally be able to play the desert map because I do believe that on the desert map, it's going to run a lot more fluid, and if you want to see my video explaining why I feel that way, there'll be a little eye in the top right corner. Go ahead and click that. It'll take you to the video, and then you could just come back here. There's something I didn't mention in that video that I recently, it just kind of dawned on me. So we got the mini maps released of the desert map. So let's just take a look at that. As we notice, it looks, first of all, a lot smaller, and everybody thought it was going to be smaller. But PlayerUnknown's himself said, no, it is not smaller. It's actually around the same size. And something that I've noticed that nobody seems to really be pointing out, which I think is the best part of this map. One, the building optimization that I mentioned in my last video is great, and I think that's going to make the map run a lot more fluid. But also, if you notice, it's in the shape of a circle. It's not like our current map where it's spread out. So if the circle spawns on the bottom of the map and you're at the top of the map, you better hope that you find a vehicle. Otherwise, you're not going to make it and you're going to die to the blue zone. Whereas this new map, it's made in a circle. So kind of no matter where the circle spawns at first, you have a chance if you start running to always make it to the circle, which will cut down on that struggle where like you're far from the circle, so you need to get in a car and go. But you want to make sure that you're able to loot enough to where when you get there, you're not just going to get boned. And I think that simple change in the map designs really shows how much Bluehole as a company has matured. Their staff has grown and they've gotten a lot more experience under the belt, so I think the game is going to improve a lot more from here on out. We might not see a lot of changes in the optimization just yet, but we'll touch on that next. First, before we leave the desert map, I want to go back to that tweet where they said that the sawed-off shotgun is going to be exclusive to the desert map, because that actually is kind of on the same track of what I said on my original leaked item video, which you again click the eye, it'll take you there, where I said that the SUV and the VW minibus are probably going to be exclusive to the desert map because that's where you kind of find those vehicles. So when this desert map finally hits the test servers, are we also going to be able to test those vehicles? Are those going to be the vehicles that spawn on the map, like the Dacia and the buggy on the map that we currently have? Who knows? We'll find out in a week, I guess, but I hope so because I really do want to test out those vehicles. Okay, so the reason why I said that we're not going to see a lot of changes with optimization in the near future, at least, we got a tweet here from PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds himself saying, well, I previously stated PUBG would run at higher FPS at XGP launch on 12/12. I want to clarify that PUBG will run at 30 FPS across all Xbox One devices. We're constantly refining the game and exploring options to increase FPS, but this early in development, we're unable to confirm more. Okay, so the Xbox One is going to be able to run at 30 FPS, which basically means lower end computers are also going to be able to run it at 30 FPS. But the good news is Xbox One is going to be running it at 30 FPS on high graphics. Probably not ultra, but definitely high graphics at 30 FPS, and they're definitely going to make it at least fluid. So all my subscribers with that marshmallow texture issue, never fear. I did a little bit of research. The early Xbox Ones, when they were released, came with a 5,400 RPM hard drive, which is pretty slow and probably a lot slower than the hard drive that you have in your computer currently. So if they're going to make a game run fluid at 30 FPS on an Xbox with a 5,400 RPM hard drive and make it to where the textures load in, I think that all of us PC guys are going to have no more issues with the marshmallow texture bug. So I do believe in the final 1.0 update, that glitch is going to be fixed. We're going to have a smooth, fluent gameplay, and I believe even on very low texture settings, the game is going to look a lot better. It's no longer going to look like you're playing in a textureless, two-dimensional, cartoony wasteland. It's actually going to look how PUBG is meant to look. Okay, so the final topic I want to touch up on in this video is going to be vaulting. So in the next test server, we're going to get vaulting again, and it's going to be on the desert map. And like I said in my desert map video, that map has been built for vaulting, so there's going to be a lot less bugs, so they may even release the full version of vaulting. Now, if you're not a PUBG nerd like me and you don't dive deep into the internet and see all the PUBG videos that YouTube has to offer, you may not know what I mean by the full version of vaulting, so let's just take a look at it. Did you see that? She rolled over a car like the Dukes of Hazzard. She jumped out of a window like she was in the Matrix. This vaulting is going to be sick. So I'm really hoping that because we have the desert map and it's going to be less buggy, they're going to give us the full version of vaulting and we're going to be able to do some crazy ninja move. Please let me do some stranglehold type stuff where if I do the dive jump out of a window, I could pop off some shots randomly. It doesn't have to be accurate, but like if I could get a clip like that, that would be sick. If you made it this far in the video, leave a comment down below saying condensed milk. It'll be our little secret. And if you made it this far, you obviously like me a little bit. So if you go in the description down below, you can see the link to my Twitch. Make sure to hit follow there. And if you see me go live, come and join, hang out a little bit. I've been having a lot of fun chit-chatting with the viewers that come in and hang out. And of course, I play with subs all the time. So if you're not in my Discord, make sure to join my Discord. Link is in the description. Whenever I need somebody, I type in there, hey, we need this many people for this game. If you have the game and you're willing to play with us, then I'll invite you and we'll play together, and we usually have a good time. My Discord is also filled with really helpful guys, so if you're having a problem in a game, they're there to help. And if you're looking to play a game and you need people, even if it's not the game I'm playing, you can message them in there, and most of the time you'll probably get people that are willing to play with you. So it's a good community that we're building and I really like it. But thank you guys so much for everything that you do. This has been Spiff and I'm out. Peace.